Hey there, and welcome to the Uke Stuff channel. And this is a video about this device. It is a ukulele chord changer. It has sold under different names on Amazon. I bought this one off of Walmart. As I'm looking at my iPad right now, there's one being sold by Kawvisy, K-A-W-V-I-S-Y, chord assisted tool for this. And there are a number of sort of chord changing products on the market. The most famous is the Uke chord changer, which is based on the technology off of the old Accessory chord changers. Then there's also the Uke Buddy that I've reviewed on this channel. So both of those I've shown on this channel before. And I'm always interested in that because I'm a music educator. And I will have students and have had students that cannot make chords with their hands, and then they can just press a button and play the chords. Now, the original Uke chord changer, that one is missing some chords. For example, I think like the A minor. And then with the Uke Buddy, there's really only 4 chords you can play, and it's really difficult to play the A minor, and the C doesn't even have a button, if I remember correctly. So this one, when I saw it, I thought, well, that's something. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can get in the light. But it has 7 different chords you can play. And with 7 chords, you can play a lot of music. So here are the 7 chords you get. You get C, G, E minor 7, G7, F, D minor, and A minor. Now, my biggest gripe about it is, as I'm looking at it, is that you can't see the letter names very easily. Now, maybe students would be able to a little better. And of course, they'd be looking at their neck to play the right chords. Eventually, they'd figure it out. And then what happens is, as you press down the buttons, these little wings go out and hold it onto the neck of your ukulele. Really created for a soprano, but I'll show you working on a concert today too, because that seems to work okay. But as you press down the button, little levers pop out to press down the strings, if you can see that when I press it down. So there's the C chord, and then you're good to go. So actually that has to be mounted a little bit lower because C is on the 3rd fret. So let me show you how you put that on. It should just go right on the neck like this. And it goes in between strings on the neck. There are some little guides there. And it's on there pretty securely. It's not going to fall off. But now I'm going to play the C chord. All right, now I'm going to play the F chord. Now I'm going to play the G chord. That one doesn't sound so good. How about E7? Yep. How about D minor? All right, I'll take that. And A minor. And let's see, did I get them all? Oh, there's also an E minor 7. Unfortunately, there's no just E minor. That'd be really nice. So those are your 7 chords, but generally, and that's on a concert ukulele, not a soprano that really it's probably designed for. Now, again, most people can learn how to play the chords on an ukulele, but there might be issues like arthritis, or you might have a student with learning difficulties that doesn't have finger control or just isn't going to get it. And then, is there anything wrong with them playing chords that work just with buttons? I don't think so. Again, the only negative is that you really can't see what the names of the buttons are on the device. And I actually think I brought the other ones with me to school to use if I need it. And even for the last couple of years, I haven't had any students that have actually needed a chord changer, but I have in the past. So it's a device that works. And this one is currently selling for $15 on Amazon. And it does give you a bunch more options than does the Uke chord changer or the Uke Buddy that I've reviewed as well. Now, I know that with the Uke chord changer, you get a book along with it, and then you can learn how to press all the other different chords you need. And yes, when you're in this situation, you are stuck into that key. What would be interesting is if they could make a capo for it, so that then you could maybe change it to other keys. So then C would become D, but then you'd have to like rename the buttons. Instead of being like C, you'd have to change it to maybe traditional Roman numerals for a music theory person, or the Nashville number system. So C would become 1, G would become 5, A minor would become, you know, a 6, D minor would be a 2, and maybe you could do that too. So that might be an interesting addition for this chord changer, but it works. It works. So if you know somebody in need of that, this would be worth checking out. And then maybe there's a way to put paint or something into the grooves to make the letters pop. That would be the one thing that I'd like to see on this, is that these numbers or letters would have paint on them, or white paint, so you could see what you're trying to press. Now, the only other thing I wanted to point out is that this is the box that it came in. Completely 100% in Chinese, not a lick of English on this one. Maybe the Calvizi chord changer. Maybe that one comes in a different box that has English on it. But if you're looking for instructions, you're not going to get it. You're going to have to figure it out yourself. And again, if you buy one of these, what you want to do is you want to put it on so that the C is at the bottom and then aligned with the neck. And it's probably going to work best with a soprano ukulele. And of course, you can play around with where it might work best, even like on a concert. That's not the spot, right? So you just kind of work it and see where you can put it. I'm going to move it all the way down. Better. Yeah, it's still not great with the G. Not horrible, but not great. So again, something you probably want to try on a concert ukulele. In fact, let me do that real quick. All right, so here is my Mahalo MK1 TBS ukulele. It's a soprano ukulele. It's not a good ukulele. It's super light, but it's also super, super cheap. I bought this so that I could see whether or not I wanted to teach ukulele to students at the middle school level, which eventually I did, which eventually led to this channel and all the other things I do with ukulele as a hobby now. This was in our basement, and my son and his friend were playing and knocked it down and actually broke the headstock in half. My friend Pete Mai at Bonanza Ukulele told me just glue it together with some wood glue and I bet you it'll hold. And sure enough, it has for years now, ever since breaking. So here is our little device, our chord changer. I'm going to put it on the correct way so that the C's at the bottom. The little holders are between the strings. Got the sound. Now let's see how it sounds. How about our 4-chord C, A minor, F, G, back to C, A minor, surprise D minor, to G. Yeah, and of course you're out of luck if you don't want just those chords, but pretty nifty little device if you need something like that. Again, there's also the uke chord changer out there, and of course the uke buddy as well. All right, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.